Alright, this is day 3. I skipped yesterday. This is day 3 of talking about random topics for 10 minutes every day to become a more well-spoken individual. I'm really tired, so probably won't talk for an hour like I did last time. But today's random topic is pottery. Now, I wasn't a horribly big fan of pottery in art class, but I guess it was pretty fun. There's some pretty cool like clay pieces I made. I made like a freaky looking fish. I made a hamburger. I made a Coca-Cola bottle. I had a patriotic phase. I made a USA kind of like paperweight, I guess. Funny anecdote about the Coca-Cola bottle. I pretty much just made, it was kind of a lazy project, maybe a little bit, but it's just a big fat cylinder of clay, and I really rushed it, so I just made it, and it was just a big block. And one of my friends looked at it, he's like, "Yo, dude, did you hollow that out?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "You just made a bomb, dude. The moment that goes in the kiln, that's exploding." So that would have been not funny. But I quickly had to, it kind of ruined it because it looked nice enough, but I had to quickly scrape out the inside. So that's, in pottery, I mean, it's kind of cool when they have like the little spinny table thing. They're, it's a pretty delicate process. I hear, I've seen like the videos of it just collapsing and people getting really mad. Yeah, pottery. Pottery's another one. Well, I don't know anything about it. So, it's like blacksmithing. I like vases. Are you pretentious if you say vase instead of vase? Maybe. But vase just sounds better, especially plural. Well, vases. Shouldn't it be vis? I was thinking goose, geese, vi, because octopus, octopi, vi. I don't know. Vases, vi. Vases is just bad. It's just a bad word. I don't like the way it sounds. It doesn't really roll off the tongue. It sounds like you're saying it wrong. I'm tired, if you can't tell. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'm really excited for it. I'm pretty sure we'll be eating turkey out of a dish that is kind of related to pottery. I'm sure somebody, well, it was actually probably made in a factory, but back in the day when they made it by hand, actually it's probably blacksmithed if it's metal. Cast iron, stainless steel. You may notice I'm kind of covered in blankets right now because I'm cold. It's warming up in here. 69 degrees, nice. I meant to do laundry today, didn't do that. I did a lot today though. I'm gonna dress nice tomorrow. Hopefully I got shirts. We're good. It's gonna be a good day. I'm really excited. Bit of a smaller function. Family's still getting together. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna see a lot of people, eat a lot of good food, have good conversations. So I hope Thanksgiving is good for anybody watching. Pottery. There's some really pretty vases out there that I've seen. Vases and like, I feel like there's another word for, I mean, like pots and stuff, you know, where you put flowers, but that's just vases. I just don't like the word vases. We should find another word instead of vase. Like vase? Are you kidding me? I don't know. Something about it kind of irks me. I washed my hair today, and I might regret it because it's kind of frizzy, you know? It's just so, I don't know. Looks good, I guess, but you see what I mean? Like, it's so flat. I lose so much volume when I wash it. I should probably put some oil in there. Hey, look, you lose volume, but look at that, man. That's some sheeny, shiny hair. They don't teach you that in school. I guess they probably do. You get a nice look at my ever-expanding forehead. You know, I thought about cutting my hair recently, especially for the holidays, just to look nice, but my hair is so fine that one day I might cut it and it's just not going to grow back. So I'm going to grow it out for as long as I can. And if I start going bald, I'll rock it. I'll just go bald. Nothing wrong with that. Look at that magic trick. My hat just appeared on my head. 7 minutes. Pottery. Pottery's chill. I think it's a cool craft. I respect people who are really good at it. It probably takes a lot of patience and whatnot. It's one of those that's see that hair right there? One of those things. I was gonna say it's not a trade necessarily. I guess it's kind of a trade. I mean, actually, I would argue pottery, I wonder if trades almost become, once trades go extinct, they have the potential to transcend into art. And I guess pottery's always been a bit more artistic throughout history. But I was thinking like, because blacksmithing is almost transcended into an art as well. But things like butchery, not necessarily. But like gardening, boutiques, it's kind of an art form now. Once it's no longer essential, once process is automated, if you learn it, it's almost like an art form. And pottery was almost essential. I mean, I'm sure you had like the town pot maker. Not pot grower, pot maker. But you know what I mean? What's another trade that could be like that? Like I almost like welding is always going to be a trade. I don't think it'll ever go extinct. I mean, I'm sure you got robots that can do that now, but I'm pretty sure. I keep yawning. Can you tell I'm tired? I'm pretty sure humans will always be involved in welding. You know? But maybe not. I could be wrong. And if humans are no longer involved in welding, maybe it become an art form. And it kind of is, in a way. Maybe trades are already, like trades and art forms are kind of, had to clear up some space on my phone, so I got interrupted. But I feel like trades and crafts are intertwined because you have to hone in a skill. And since you're so, zoned in, it comes back kind of full circle to that discussion about being up here versus in here. I think during the time, if you've really honed in your craft, when you're really focused, flow state's in here, man. It really is. or maybe flow state transcends it. It's even, out of the frame. I only discussed 3 levels, but who knows? I don't really have a theory on that yet. But kind of cool. I'm trying to think of another trade. Like, I think even butchery could be, because of just the carving, the precision. It almost is an art form. Sorry, I'm stroking my mustache. It's kind of gross, isn't it? I don't like doing that. You know what, though? Do something like that. It's subtle, but something. It's probably been close to 10 minutes, right? Not really much else I want to talk about. I've already mentioned Thanksgiving. Pretty excited. I had a pretty rough day yesterday, actually, to start out. Gosh. My PayPal account got hacked. I thought I was going to lose, like, my Facebook and all that kind of stuff, and I woke up to that. So, not very fun. And I was just in a funk, and just the day started out rough, but today was good. Got a lot of work done. Spent some good time with family. Ate a lot of good food. It's going to be 2 days in a row. I've gained a lot of weight recently, which is good. But if I'm going to be bulking up, I want to start working out. So I can really, take advantage of it. Start building on some muscle mass. Maybe I can get diced. Get really strong. So, I don't have any horribly philosophical things to talk about. I was lightly worried that these videos would become, and I think it's just because I'm tired. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about. But things like this, where I'm kind of just don't really got nothing to talk about in depth. And they kind of just, 10 minutes of me saying, and just kept being kind of bored. But, I'll do my best to make sure that they're not all like that. I'll do my best. If I drop this phone, it's going to hit me in the teeth. And it's really going to hurt. Or it'll hit me right about there. It's going to feel really bad. But I would never do that. I would never drop my phone on my face. I have done it, but I would never do it again. And that's a lie. Because there's going to be a time, probably when I'm like, it could be tomorrow, but when I'm 30 years old, I'm going to drop my phone on my face. I'm going to think back to this day and think, dude, what are you talking about? Of course you're going to drop your phone on your face again. So, yeah, I think I'm about ready to hit the hay. It's plenty warm in here now. I think also this video journal is nice because it allows me to hold myself accountable for some of my vices. Because right now I'm thinking about it. And, I would really like to make these videos in the clearest state of mind possible, in the most sober mind possible. So, it really incentivizes me to not fall back on vices, because if I make a video at a low point, you know, I won't have much of a choice but to, you know, to be telling everybody. So, and that's okay. Because if I slip up, I should air it out. Let the whole world know. And that'll encourage me to slip up less and just to keep striving to be. See the shadow on my foot there? Those are my toes wiggling. Yeah, just it encourages me to be a better individual. And the whole point of this is just to try to be a more well-rounded, well-spoken. And I can already tell a difference, honestly. It's kind of nice. So, I'm going to go probably listen to some music or watch some YouTube videos and go to bed. It's not I wish I had the dexterity to pause the moment I started yawning, so I just didn't have, because the thumbnail for the blacksmithing video is kind of hilarious, but it's also like how do I even look like that? So that's kind of trippy, ain't it? Don't do that. Thumbs up. You know, the thing is, this is the stuff I do when I'm bored. And this is the stuff I do when I'm alone. And I actually wish more people would see me, see how I act when I'm alone, because I don't know, kind of just do stuff. And it's kind of cool. This is me at my most comfortable. There's no filters, just me. And I just hang out and have a good time. Try to, at least. Try to keep my vibes good at all times. Not always easy. But I think, you know, if I want to end on some sort of note of positivity, or, you know, maybe just a theme, don't let one person ruin your day. Don't let two people ruin your day. Don't let anybody except for you. Don't even let yourself ruin your day, man. But you know, I know that's hard. I know people say that a lot. Don't let other people ruin your day, but you are more than what other people think. You are more than you're more than what you think. And that's kind of a paradox, because like the world is like, the external world is all just perception. But that's kind of why it's also more than what you think, because it's also, it just, if something is bothering you, if you're being hard on yourself, or if someone else is being hard on you, there's more to it than just emotions, okay? The world keeps spinning. The sun's gonna rise. And regardless if your perception is a little bit bad one day, that's okay. Someone out there in the world is waking up right now, sitting on their front porch, maybe looking out their bedroom window, and the sun's rising just perfectly, you know, reflecting off the clouds, and just somebody out there is having a beautiful day. So there's enough of that good energy to go around. You just gotta find it. That's all. I'm out.